A very important question for CEOs. If your customers had unlimited choices, would they still choose you? Pause for a moment and really think about that. Because today, customers don't just have the option, they have infinite alternatives, instant access, and zero tolerance for poor experience. Hello, business leaders. Welcome to CEO Coffee Conversation with Neetu Choudhary. I work with boards, CEOs, and senior leaders to address their most critical business priorities through strategy, customer centricity, execution excellence, and leadership capability development. Today, we are going to talk about something that is quietly reshaping every industry: the rising customer expectation and the disappearing loyalty that comes with it. Hard question for CEOs is so important related to customer experience. Customers are not comparing with you with your competition. They are comparing you to Amazon level speed, Netflix level prioritization and personalization, Uber level convenience, and their best ever experience anywhere in the world. So, if your service is good in your industry, it may already feel average in other world because they are taking other world's experience to your industry. And why customers are leaving even when your services are good enough and they are satisfied with that. Now, most leaders assume that if customers are not complaining, they are happy. And this is no longer true. Today's customer don't complain first, they leave first, silently. And by the time you realize they are already with someone else. So the real problem is not customer expectation. Let me be very clear. The real problem is organizations are not evolving at the same speed as expectation. There is a gap between what customer expect, what organization promise, and what actually gets delivered. And this gap breaks the trust. So, where most organizations fail, in my experience working with boards, business leaders, and CXOs, there are five predictable areas where this customer experience is breaking. Let me break it down for you, all these of them. The first one is the internal silos. Department optimize themselves, but not the customer journey. And most organizations are struggling with. When we talk about the process optimization, it's particularly for that department, that function. But no organization is doing end-to-end customer experience process optimization. Very few organizations are doing it. The second is inconsistent delivery. Same promise, different experience depending on who serves the customer. That's big, especially in the service industry. That's a big disadvantage for companies, those who are depending more on the person serving rather than the process itself. The third thing which comes is slow response cycle. By the time the action is taken, the customer has already moved on. And the fourth one is lack of leadership. Everyone is involved, but no one is accountable for the full experience. Now, when we talk about the fifth point, it's very critical because it again bring back everything together is weed feedback to action loop. Customer feedback is collected but not translated into quick decisions, process change, or leadership action. It has to go through a lot of process before the decision is done, and the decision implementation again takes a lot of process by the time customer has already gone to another service provider or they are using another product. So customer experience is no longer a service function. Many companies are having customer experience as a separate department, and that department unfortunately works in silos. So whenever customer experience breaks, it's a leadership system that breaks because marketing creates expectation, sales increases expectation, and operations deliver the reality. And there is a huge difference in the expectation and the reality, what customer experience. And the customer judges everything as one experience. They don't care what marketing is saying, sales is saying, or the operations delivering. The entire thing is one experience for them. And if these are not aligned, the customer feels friction. Even if the departments are working fine individually, they are meeting their KPIs, they are following the strategy. From customer perspective, there is a friction, there is a problem that need to be addressed immediately. And if this has resonated with you so far, especially if you're a board member, CEO, or senior leader dealing with customer retention, customer experience, service gap, or experience inconsistency, this is exactly where I work with organizations. I help leaders, business leaders, CEOs, CXOs, teams build customer centric culture that are not just aspirational but executable. With my background is business excellence, Six Sigma, IT, service management, global organization assessment across more than 50 companies from different industries. I work with organizations to identify gap between customer experience and customer delivery. Building customer experience KPIs that drive behavior, not just the reporting, strengthening cross functional alignment, and embedded customer centric execution into leadership system. So, if you'd like to explore further, connect with me or message me on LinkedIn. Let's continue with our further discussion. The real question CEOs should be asking is not, are our customers satisfied? Because that question is outdated. The real question is, why should a customer stay with us when they have unlimited alternatives, unlimited options? And this is so important. Let me repeat it for you. Why should a customer stay with us when they have unlimited options available, unlimited alternatives? And that question forces clarity. It forces honesty, it forces transformation across all departments. With high performing organizations, what they can do, the first couple of things they can do is they design the experience backward. So that is the so important thing. Most companies they design from the process to the experience, but the outstanding organizations they design the experience backward, from customer outcome to internal processes, not the other way around. The second thing they do is they eliminate friction aggressively. Every unnecessary step, irrespective of which department is asking for it, is a risk to the entire process, and that gets removed. The third most important thing which outstanding organization with excellent customer experience do is they empower frontline teams, and most organizations do not do. I want to pause here and I want everyone listening to reflect on their organization, how empowered your frontline team is, because that's what the face of your company is to the customer. If they are not empowered, your company is not empowered. So, because experience is not created by strategic documents, it created by real conversation, real interaction which your frontline team is doing with your customers. So this is so important. These are the three things the outstanding organization, those who have brilliant customer experience, they do it. And of course, a lot of other things are there which like in favor of time I'm not sharing right now with you. And the most dangerous mistake in customer experience is we are doing fine because nothing is going wrong. Now, when the things will go wrong, you will not even know. So that is the biggest mistake organizations believe. Organizations do, especially the customer experience department. They think that whatever tickets are open, let's close them. Our job is done, KPI is met, and nothing is going wrong. So everything is fine. But if nothing is going wrong, still there could be something deep inside, like watermelon effect, we call. So, in reality, no feedback is not loyalty, no complaint is not satisfaction. It's often just disengagement. And it applies to other areas of work as well, employee experience and all that. But today we are talking about the customer experience. So, if nobody is complaining, nobody is saying anything, it doesn't mean that there is no problem. It's just that they are so disappointed, they are just disengaged with you. And what is the future of customer experience? Because many people, they ask me, so I give the example of the downward escalator. Whatever you do tomorrow, today it's whatever you do today it's brilliant. Tomorrow it will become the bare minimum which your customer will experience. So you have to keep evolving, keep improving. And we are entering the world where products are easy to copy, services are easy to replicate, prices are easy to compare with a lot of tools and technology available. Prices can be compared, but the experience is not. And that's where the loyalty will win or lose. So, if you're still not paying attention to the customer experience, going to the ground level and understanding what's the ground reality, you're missing out on a lot of information. And by the time that information reaches you, it will be too late. Your customers will go to some other provider, because customers will not stay for what you do, they will stay for how you make them feel. And this is so important, I'll repeat it, and I can repeat it 1000 times because this is so important. Customers will not stay for what you do. That is your thing, your lookout, you are doing it for your own sake. They will stay for how you make them feel. So, if this conversation made you reflect on your customer experience strategy, I would like to leave you with an invitation. Connect with me on LinkedIn or send me a message. I work with CEOs, leaders on transformation of customer experience into strategic advantage by aligning leadership, culture, and execution. Because in today's world, customers don't leave because of price, they leave because someone else understood them better. So, do you understand your customer and their expectation? And if your customer have had unlimited choices, which they already have, the only question is, why should they choose you? That is your biggest USP. Why anybody would come to you when they have a lot of choices available there? Thank you so much for joining me today, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Where do you think customer expectation are rising faster in your organization, which you're still not paying attention to? Share this with someone who may need it.